excited. He's looking quite excited as well.
I'm excited.
You don't even know who we are.
That doesn't matter.
That's alright. We've got John McElderry.
We have.
Slurping.
Hello. I'm slurping a cup of honey and lemon. I'm not very well today, but I'm powering through.
You're looking alright though. You're looking well.
Yes, I am.
Hanging
it's
together.
great to be back up here. I love it up here.
You're singing well as well.
Thank you, thank you. No, the audience are fabulous tonight, and it makes everybody it makes you want to give them a better show. You know, I always go out there and give 100%, but I think when you have an audience that are completely up for it, you always want to give that extra 20% because it just lifts everybody's energy.
Well, your superfan is here. She has travelled all the way from Middlesbrough because we met her earlier on.
Really?
Yeah, it's at Lynn.
Yeah, you know, there's a few of them come to a lot of shows. I think that they come to more dates than I do.
Well, it was quite funny when you said, and the last time I was up in Scotland, I can't remember if it was Glasgow or Edinburgh, and they shouted out exactly where they were.
Exactly. Concert Hill, Glasgow, sometime in November 2011.
You don't even need to have a diary.
I don't.
You know.
I'm telling you now, I go out on a stage door sometimes and they know that I'm doing something before even I do. And I'm like, how do you do this?
The question I've got to ask you is, obviously you did X Factor 2007. You got
2007,
was
yes.
your first one, boot camp.
Yeah.
And then they decided
well, I left.
Quite ready.
I left.
But did you do it yourself?
Yeah, I didn't even, I went to boot camp and I didn't even, did I audition? Yes, I did audition and I left before I even found out that I was through or not. Because I said, even if I'm through, I don't want to do it. I'm too young. I freaked out. I was 15.
Really?
Yeah, and I just, first time being away from home, like all these cameras in your face, I was like, nah, this is not for me. And I left the show then.
Where was the audition?
It was, well, I got through it in Manchester and then I actually went to boot camp down in Oxfordshire. And I came out of it after and everyone was like, you're an idiot, you shouldn't have left and blah, blah, blah. And it kind of put us off performing arts. I was a little bit like, actually, maybe singing's not for me. Maybe I don't want people to know who I am and all of that kind of thing. And I said I would never do the show again. And then I went away, got a bit of confidence, and it was just purely confidence. I just completely freaked out. The nerves got the better of us.
The audience loved you.
Yeah, but it worked out well. I think everything happens for a reason, and I've always gone with my gut instinct since then. And it, obviously, look, I went back in 2009 and I was ready and it worked, you know, and it's paid off, so it was the right decision.
You've had a couple of goodies because you did The Jump 2014.
Yes.
You did Popstar to Opera Star.
Yes.
Won that. You have had 4 albums.
Yes.
All very, very good, very successful. My question now is, what is next for Joe McElderry? Are you going to do musical theatre?
Well, I'm doing Tommy, the rock opera.
Are you?
Really?
I'm doing that for 2 weeks up in Blackpool. I'm playing Tommy as part of the production.
So the Roger Daltrey part?
Yes. I did it in 2011 for a one-off concert version in London at the Prince Edward Theatre, and then I've been asked by a different company that are putting the show on to do 2 weeks. So we're starting rehearsals for that in August. The costumes are like jeans and a t-shirt and the Union Jack jacket, you know, the famous jacket that you wore in the show. I don't know what the costumes are going to be yet. I'm hoping they're not going to make us take the top off, because I know he spends half the show with his top off.
I tends to wear cut-offs.
Yeah,
You have to be down, get yourself down. Well, you're looking quite trim anyway.
Well, I've been doing a bit of exercise, but I haven't got a six-pack. You know, I don't really want to flash the...
Well, you haven't got the beer keg like I have.
A 24-pack like me. So tell us, what was it like being with Whitney Houston?
Incredible. I mean, you know, the good thing about... People slate that show, you know, and say it, but you've got to remember the amount of influential people in the industry that we all got to meet through that, going on that show, you know. Robbie Williams, Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys, Paul McCartney.
Singing with George Michael.
Exactly, like you just think, you can't complain at things like that. You know, you stand in a corridor with people who you've admired all your life and listen to their music and they're talking to you in a corridor. And if you try to do that at a concert, you'd probably get dragged out by their ankles.
So tell me, what possessed you to do the jump?
We go skiing every year as a family.
Right.
So it wasn't as big as a deal to me, well at least I thought it wasn't going to be, as to some of the others. Some of the others literally learned how to ski on that show. There was a few people who could ski, but it was the other stuff that freaked me out. The skeleton run, the toboggan, all of that kind of stuff. And I suppose as well, going off the jump is very different to just having a leisurely ski down to a restaurant and having a cup of coffee.
You're
still very subtle there, a cup of coffee.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
You've still got all the limbs intact anyway.
I was honestly, we finished the show and I came home and I lay in bed for 3 days.
Did you?
I was black and blue. And I did a tour last year and it started 2 weeks after the jump finished. And I thought, they're going to have to wheel us on in a wheelchair. I'm not going to do this. But great show, such a fun show, and it was like getting paid to be on holiday. I skied every day, and I learned some amazing sports. You know that obviously. I probably won't try and do again because they were so petrifying. But
so tell us about the song that I think everybody loves that you sing. It's got to be Luther Vandross, Dance with My Father. Why that song?
Well, my mum's listened to Luther Vandross since me being a child. I grew up listening to that music, and I chose that song. She said, "What about this song? You know, it's kind of lyrics that people will relate to because it's really hard to pick a good audition song that translates well on TV." So I wasn't actually that sure on it. She was like, I think it would be a really good idea to pick this song. So I tried it, and people just fell in, like literally the day after the audition went out, people just fell in love with the song, like all over again. I think it went back in the charts again, and it's kind of become, it's almost become one of my adoptive songs. It's a song that I'm known for singing now. There's quite a few covers that I've done that have become, Don't Stop Believing's another one, that I've kind of become known for singing. So they're always them songs that you've got to keep in the set, and obviously when we did the Evolution tour, it made sense. You know, I wanted to show how I've evolved. It made sense to kind of take it back to the beginning, but obviously the version you heard tonight is a little bit of a different version. We've changed it around with the band a bit and took it a little bit less away from a ballad.
So is it the same shirt?
It's new.
It's new?
It's new.
Is it similar?
It's similar. The shirt that I wore me first audition, that was another thing that became known for, was the Chetty shirt thing.
Is
it was like everybody.
See, I thought it was an orange.
It was an orange and black. It was an orange, black, and white striped tartan check, I think.
Yeah.
Like that kind of check.
So you're an adopted Scot?
Well, yeah, because of the Chetty shirt. But I thought tonight we'll have a few shirts that I wear, I change around. But tonight that was the closest one that I thought people would relate to up here. So.
And last one, because I know you're about to get back on stage and really appreciate the time. Panto.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Love it. I'm Man in the Mirror this year. In Snow White in Hull. Cannonball.
All right.
You know what it is? People always say to me, like, Panto, you know, like, do you enjoy it? You know, why'd you do it? And blah, blah. Honestly, it is my favourite part of the year. Because it's fun, it's light-hearted, you don't have to take yourself too seriously, you get to sing, act,
Keep you a bit kid again.
Yeah, it's just nice, and it's lovely to play to like different audience. It's a completely different style of performance than what I do.
Yeah.
And the past 2 years that I've done it, I've had an absolute blast. And my motto is, if you enjoy what you do, and if you get to call it a job, then look at you.
Well, if you're looking for a dame, I am available.
Where do you do Panto?
I do it in the local theatre in
Do
Glasgow.
you?
Yeah.
He's not bad.
Come down the Hull.
We might take you up in that.
Hello, I'm Joe McElderry, and you're listening to CamGlen Radio.
Ladies, very quickly, CamGlen Radio. Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. What an entertainer.
Would you recommend it?
Highly.
Favourite number?
Them all.
Would you take him home?
Yes!
Would you take me home? I'm Scott. Ladies, very quickly, did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy the show? Excellent.
Fabulous.
He's a great wee singer. He's a great singer. Honestly, better than all the others. Better than all the others.
The winner deserved to win.
Oh, the winner definitely deserved to
Definitely
win.
won.
I saw him a couple of years ago in the concert and all, and as obviously I'm an old woman, but
You remember me, didn't you?
he's a really
Well,
good.
he's the reporters
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
to the television,
No, radio.
the radio.
Did you
Oh,
enjoy
yes. I'm May, and you can say I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you, May.
I love him.
We don't need to say it, man. You just said that.
Did you take him home?
Oh,
Well,
would I
it was
take him
something-
home? Well, I'll tell you. I wouldn't like
He gives a very good show.
There might be a fight for him, I think.
Yes, he's lovely.
He's definitely a fight here tonight. What's that?
What radio station?
We're on CamGlen
CamGlen Radio 107.9.
Right?
We'd love to listen in.
We're not listening.
Did you enjoy the show?
It's massive. Fabulous.
Would you take him home? I've got a question. Would you take me home?
That was definitely a no. That was a no.
I'm upset.
As I lay me down, heaven heal me now. I'm lost without a cause after giving it my all. Winter storms have come and darkened my sun after all that I've been through. to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, you I can be strong. I look to you. I look to you. And when melodies are gone, you I hear a song. I look to you. About to lose my breath. There's no more fighting left. Sinking to rise no more. Searching for that open door. And every road that I've taken led to my regret. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nothing to do but lift my head. I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. I look to you. And when melodies are gone, in you I hear a song. I look to you. I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. I look to you. And when melodies are gone, you are here a song. I look to After all my strength is gone, you I can be strong. I look to you. And when melodies are gone, you I hear a song. I look to you.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much to Joe McElderry and all his lovely fans.
They were absolutely, I mean, seriously, it was a cracking wee night out.
And
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and he's just such a lovely, lovely lad.
He's really lucky to have such great fans, because the Twitter has been going crazy. So we've got to thank everybody who's been tweeting us this morning, all the new followers, and hopefully you'll keep on tuned in, because we've got loads of great stuff. We might have an interesting guest coming up next month.
Who do you think?
Yes, a certain Miss Eddie Reader.